Hello team, welcome back. In the last lecture, we have seen that what are the secrets and how Docker Swarm is processing the secret. Today we will see how today we will see how the secrets can be used in the services. So let's start with. So first we will try to understand the secret commands, that what are the options we have with the secret commands. For this we will go to the terminal and let's see Docker info. Then over here you can see the swarm is in active mode, and I would like to show you one more thing, that over here you can see the raft, right? We was discussing about the raft in the last lecture, right? So raft is used to manage the secrets on the hard disk, right? So Docker Swarm is running. I will clear out the console, and to get the help command with the secrets, I will execute a command docker secret hyphen hyphen help. Hit enter. So we have these commands available with the secret. One, we have the create command, which will be used to create the secret, right? Then we have the inspect command, display detailed information about the secret. Then we have the ls to list out the secrets, and then we have the rm command to remove the secrets, right? So these are the commands which we can use with the secrets. So first we will see how we can create the secrets. So basically there are two ways to create the secret. The first way is with the help of a file, right? So suppose you have defined your secret within a file and you want to create that encrypted value, create a secret, the value which is present inside the file, then you can execute a command docker secret create, then define your secret name and define your file location. And the second way is by the command line input, by the CLI, right? So you can insert a command echo, then define the secret pipe docker secret create your secret name and define the hyphen. It means take the input from the command line, right? So let's see how we can create the secrets. So let's go to the terminal. So suppose you want to create the secret for the database, right? So first thing what I will do, I will create a separate directory and I will call it secrets example. I will go to this directory, and all the work what I'm going to do in this particular section, I will do that particular work in this particular directory, right? So first let's see how we can create the secret with the help of a file. So I will create a file like dbpassword.txt, right? And over here I will mention my db password, and suppose I'm going to provide the password like test at the rate 123, right? So suppose I'm going to provide this particular password to my db. I will save this particular file. If you want to see, then you can use the cat command dbpassword.txt. Then you can see this is the value which is mentioned in this particular file. Now suppose we want to create the secret of this particular password. So we will execute a command docker secret create, then we will define the secret name. So I am going to define like db underscore password. This will be my secret name. And what is the value of the secret? This file contains the value of the secret. Hit enter button. So see, you are getting some reference value. It means the secret of the value which is present inside this file dbpass has been created, and the secret name is dbpassword. Now let's see the another command, how we can create the secret with the help of a command line argument. So suppose I will type a command echo, and suppose the second secret I would like to create for my user, right? So I'm creating is db underscore user. Suppose this is the value of my username. Then I will define the pipe, then say docker secret create. I will define the secret name like db underscore username and define a hyphen. It means take the input from the command line. Hit enter button, and you can see the secret is being created. If you want to list out the secrets which are present inside your system, you can execute a command docker secret ls. See, the two secrets which are present inside my machine, the first is db password and second is db username. They are created a minute ago and 14 seconds ago, right? So let's clear out the console. Now let's see how we can inspect the secret. So we can use the command docker secret inspect to inspect the secret. So suppose I want to inspect the DB password secret. So I will execute a command docker secret inspect and define the secret name. Hit enter. So you can see you can only inspect the index, the ID of the secret, and the creation date and updation date, right? You are not getting the value which is present inside the secret. So this is the beauty. If you are able to expose the value with the help of inspect, then definitely it's not a secret. So with the help of the inspect, we are not able to get the value of the secret. We just get the information about the secret. One more thing I would like to explain, that we have seen two ways to create the secret. The first way was with the help of a file, and second way was with the help of a command line. And I would like to mention that both of the ways are not the correct way to create the secret, right? Let's discuss the drawback with the first approach. So suppose you are creating the secret with the help of a file, then that particular file is basically stored on your host machine, right? And anybody who know the credential of your host machine can access this particular file and view the passwords, right? View all your secrets. So this is not a preferred way to create the secret in the production. In the second command, we are creating the secret with the help of a CLI, right? So anyone who knows the credential of that particular system can enter a command history. See, if I will enter a command history, hit enter, so it will define me all the commands which I have executed on this particular machine. So you can see by this particular way I can expose the value of my secret, right? Because in the history command I am getting the value, right? So both of the ways we have tried to create the secret, they are not the ideal way, right? So we will see how we can create the secret ideally, right? Let's clear out the console. Now let's see how we can start the Postgres with the help of these particular secrets, right? So command is like this. So we want to create the Postgres service with the help of the secrets. So the command will be like this. The Docker service create hyphen hyphen name, define your service name, then hyphen hyphen secret, define any of the secrets. Suppose I'm going to define the username secret, hyphen hyphen secret, define the password secret. Then we need to provide the environment variables as well, right? So if we are defining the password on a command line, then the environment variable is postgres underscore password. But right here we are not defining the value directly, we are getting the value from the secret. So we need to store this value at some location on the container, and then mount that container location to the environment variable. So we are doing the same thing. We are defining the environment variable like postgres password file equals to run secrets and defining the secret name. Suppose first I'm defining the password secret, so I will define the secret name of the password, and in the similar way I will define the secret for the user, right? Then you need to define the image and the tag. So let's see how we can create the service. So we are on terminal. Over here we will execute a command docker service create, then hyphen hyphen name. I will define the name postgres, then hyphen hyphen secret, and I will define my first secret name, right? Which is db underscore username, right? I will define my second secret, which is db underscore password. Then I will define an environment variable hyphen e equals to postgres underscore password underscore file, and over here I will define the file location, which is run secrets, then the secret name of my password, which is db underscore pass. In the similar way I will define the username. So postgres underscore user underscore file, and define the similar location like run secrets. We have discussed already in the previous lecture that container stores the secret at this particular location, right? Then define the db underscore username. Then we need to define the image. So I'm going to define the image postgres. Hit enter button. So you can see this will create your service shortly, right? So we have to wait until the service will be created. So it is taking some time. Now you can see the service is being created. If you will execute a command docker service ls, then you can see the postgres service is executing. If to identify the task, we will execute a command docker service ps, then service name. Now we can see the task is running. Now suppose we want to SSH this particular container. So we can see the task is running. Now suppose we want to SSH my container. So we will execute a command docker exec -it, then define my container name, which is postgres1, then some random id, right, and bash, right. So we are inside my container. If we will execute a command cd run secrets, right, put ls, then we can see we have the both secrets over here. If we will execute the cat db underscore password, then we can see this is the password we have passed with the help of the secrets. In the similar way, we can see the username as well, right. See the db underscore user. So we have seen how we can create the secret, how we can create the service with the help of the secrets, and how we can view the secrets inside the container only, right. So this is the way how the secrets are working. In the coming lecture, we will see how we can upgrade the secret of a service. So that's all for the day. Thank you, team. Thanks for your time.